Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. I'm going to try to get a quick video in. I'm about out of memory on that chip that's in there. This is the marshmallow roaster, and we're going to turn that into a bellows, a forge for getting your fire going or keeping your fire going. So you got the roaster. I don't have my safety gloves on, but what the heck. Alright, done with the knife. Get it out of the way. No sharp objects. So I took, I've done the other one already, but I'm going to take it out. And you have to have it out far enough to get the tubing cutter on it. So you put that on there. And when you do these, you want to go in the direction, and then you tighten it gradually. Lay it in there, crank it down. There's two rollers and a wheel, typically. I mean, there's other ways to do it, but okay, so I've got that. You can see there's the joint right there where my finger is. So I'm just gonna, and do it holding this end, otherwise it just spins if you hold that in. So I'm gonna go in the direction. You just tighten it as you go around, just gradually, if you're not familiar with these. And the cutter was like, oops, I'm loosening it. It was like $5. And it's not a great one, but it does have a reamer. I'll show you that in a minute for reaming the inside of the pipe out. Now, you can get tools that ream the outside, which if you're not careful, you might need to do on this, but this basically chamfers it down while you're cutting it, so there's no need for any other tool other than what I've got in my hands right here. See, I think if I was, I'm not used to doing it in this direction, but I'm not going to change horses in midstream. If you want to naturally be tightening it as you are. There it goes. Boom. Boom. Done. Okay, so you got a real clean, rounded end there, just naturally by the action of the tubing cutter. And there you are. And I didn't have any trouble with the last one, but it looks like, oh yeah, that's you don't shove it back in the tube, you just cut it off. It does not working. Okay, so ram it in there, and you now have the same tool. Now it's slippery, so you can't just pull it out unless you crimp it down a little bit to have it bite there, but then it would make it harder to get in and out. So just like stick it in the other end, push it out, boom, done. And then you just take it back on this end and stick it in there, and you've got your cutter or your bellows. Okay, not quite. That last joint needs to come out for the full length of it. Now, the one that I was showing you before, the one that I bought as bellows and paid more money for than this, does not, it's only like 24 inches long. There we go. Okay, so let's say you're losing that whole section. Well, this thing is like a foot longer still. There you go. So you got about 32 inches instead of 42 inches. Who cares? The idea is you're using it to start a fire, to get a fire going, or to cook with. There's your, looking at that end, you've got, easy foot, you still got, well, with the forks on it. Just looking at the, from the end of this one to the end of this one, a good foot. So, there you go. Simple, 2-in-1. Everything can have two uses. Well, this one does. Put that in, pull it out, pull the fork off. You've got a lot farther. You've got a bigger end on this end to blow into. They're about the same. No, they're not. They're about the same. But they're about the same on either end. The sections on this is just longer. So, but you're compressing that air, and you're getting really, really good blow. And I know, I'm telling you, very valuable. Civil War, they used their rifles to do this. I mean, when you got to get a fire started and you need you know, you've got a spark and you've got a little bit of coals, especially when you're down to coals. You put some wood on there, some kindling and stuff. I've done it just during the tubes that I found at the house there. I've done it, I don't know, dozens of times already. So this marshmallow, it doesn't come with a little thingy, but who cares, you know. So, all right, that's it. I'm gonna go try to get my trailer over here. So this is Jerry Dime with How to Get Out of Babylon. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. There's a good cheap hack for you. 10 of those, like I said, 10 of the marshmallow roasters came in a nice little bag. You know, so that's, you know, 10 for about 20 bucks, $2 a piece, and something like that. It was right at, yeah, $21. And these came in a, you know, like it's just a gift thing. Like, here's a really valuable gift, you know. Well, it is a valuable gift, but this thing is just a, you know, and it doesn't even fit together good. And they're just, you know, who cares? That's worthless. You throw that in the trash. The little baggie, that's going to give it a little bit of grip in a backpack or a pocket or something, so it doesn't maybe slip out and you don't lose it as easy. That's maybe worth something. But the, you know, that 42-inch extension, sweet. You know, just whip it around, stick it in the other end. Damn it, you know, pull that one down, pull that one out, put it in, and you're good to go to blow and get your fire going. And then, like I said, I'm going to read lights out. We hate tree rats. We hate tree rats. Squirrels, you know. You might want to roast something to stay alive. Speaking of staying alive, you might want to read the book Alive about the rugby team went down in the Andes. A lot of them survived, and they didn't eat tree rats. And the second that the medical guy saw the ones that did survive, that made it out, knew what they'd been eating. So it was a bizarre situation. At 14,000 feet, there's not a lot of food walking around or growing, like zero. So they made it. All right. God bless.